Unit is another day. David Junior said there is getting a sponsor from America. David Junior said, yeah, my sponsor, I want
Yeah.
to help me like a house.
Yeah.
And David Junior, he said he want to help me. There's a day David Junior said, today I am buy for you house up there. There's another day David Junior said, today you want to move from this house, from to this compound. My father, we went to stay to that house we are paying for you. I am went to stay at that place from Teretano to 1 month.
Yeah.
There's another day David Junior said, do you know that house, that place is not yours, it is mine. But I want from today, I want to move from that side, that place, to move where? To move from that side, that place. I am asking David Junior, what's happened? You are said there is a day you are said you are buy for me. There is somebody sponsors is a buy for me that place. Why you are saying that place is yours? But the junior said from today this place is not yours. If you don't want to move to this place, you will see what's happened. I am waiting for 3 days. A Father David Junior, he came. He opened the door. He wanted to carry my things to rush outside.
Yeah. My family, my good people, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Max One from Kenya. Hoping that you are doing very fine. Actually, I come from this village of Nyabohanse. You can see the nature, the beautiful nature of this Nyabohanse. Actually, before maybe I greet you, my people, let me say a big thank you to the Almighty. You know, actually I was not feeling well, and me, I'm a truthful person, but I thank God. Actually, I'm recovering because I had just come from medication, and I have to keep my promise. You know, I promised you that we shall be sharing at least what is happening. So I feel like so long as I have the energy to speak, I will speak so that we can share, my good people, because I don't want to miss you a lot, and I don't want you to miss me and say, where is our son, where is my brother? So that is why I've just come, and right now, you know, it is around 6 p.m. Actually, you can see the sun. I know if you are able to see the sun, it's going to its horizon, you know, because just come from this side, goes to the, from east to west. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It will depend on the time maybe you are going to watch this vlog, but right now I know in Africa here we are awake, in other continents, and I think because it is 6 p.m. people have woken up. My good family, my organic family have woken up. So wish me well, because I usually wish you well. Yeah, so that at least, you know, when I finish my medication, I'll feel better. My good people, I have hot news, you know. Sometimes you do say, oh, Max One, you're a bad person. Max One, you don't want people to progress. Max One, why are you bringing people down? Max One, why are you mentioning people's names? Max One, oh, why don't you make your own content? But I usually come out and sometimes I do say, one day your eyes will be opened and you will come to realize that Mark Swan is a good man. Is a good young man from this village who doesn't want to bring anyone down, but he wishes good for every person in the village, whether poor, whether rich, whether an orphan, whether you have all the parents. Me, I usually want to see all the things done very nicely. And that is why I do come out and saying, no, this one is not good. In a good intention. Because if you don't want to talk about you, then do the right thing at the right time. Because there's no one who's gonna talk about you. Actually, I'm a busy man, and I don't want, me, I usually come to correct. The only thing that I come here is to correct. So today we have to correct someone who is pretending to be much knower, who pretending to be someone who is the biggest actor, who is pretending like he's the one who owns Nyabuhanse village, who is pretending to know how to scam people, who is pretending to know how the borehole is being dug in Nyabuhanse village when that is a big scam. So today, we are receiving the news from his uncle, his own uncle, the brother to his mom, the one that was opening the gate for them. You remember I came out and made a video and said, if you know the Junior, you've bought a land that has got a house from someone, make sure when you give that money to those people, because to that person, because I can see the family has got a small children, ensure they have bought another land, at least they are built. Just as an advice for him. But if he took it very seriously, well and good. But if he never took... But I have come to realize, that even that plot of land, you remember that video that Dave Jr. did, I'm buying a land, I'm buying a new home, I bought a new home for me. Dreams are varied. I want to tell you, my people, because we are here to open each other's eyes. We are not here to fake things, because we don't fear anyone. We only fear God. Only God. And I usually say, Mark Swan, I only fear God. You remember David Jr. came one day and attacked me. He said they went to their home and to give I had gone to buy salt for the... That was the biggest insult. And I said, yes, thank you very much. One day, people will come to see how evil you are. And it is good that God never sleeps. God is not a human being. God is a supernatural person. God is omnipresent, omnipotent. God is all over. So he thinks by tricking people, maybe to have things here and there, and maybe by surrounded by, he's always surrounded with ladies. He thinks now he wins everything. He insulted me. And me, when someone insults me, I usually leave him to God. But it's not that I'm a coward. I'm not a coward. Mark Swan will never be a coward. But I said thank you, because I had promised your mom, congrats mom, I was going to bring for him something just to say a thank you for him being a teacher for me, and also for him welcoming me, because there's one day, let me go back. There's one day I was passing, and congrats mom called me, and I had to go because she's like a mom to me. I went. Yeah, she served me with tea and banana. I even did a video with her. I had no bad intention. But when this young man came and he saw the video that I did, later he turned it and said, I went there begging. I represent the gift of salt, sugar, what, just for begging. I said, okay, there's no problem. Maybe it is because you are rich. Maybe it is because your family is a big, maybe you have a lot of money, that is why you despise people. I left it to God. We had issues with him again because I don't like lies. I don't want people who corner around. When the borehole was being dug for the people to at least to have water in Jabohanse village, he came out and lied that big surprise from America. You know, that is how he tricks people, so that at least he can get something out of it, so that at least when they're digging, when they're drawing water, he'll be there filming the video. After there, he will come and tell the people, you know, I have run out of finance, I have money right now the borehole does not go, so we shall be needing other cash, thinking that people were fools, not knowing that Max One is in the YouTube platform and is watching. You know, the good thing is that I'm always watching, you know. So here comes that one. Let's leave it behind. Here comes now. He has done bad thing to his uncle. His uncle, imagine, the brother to his mom, the brother to Congrats' mom. And I shall tell you, my good people, it is good to have respect for the elderly, for the people who you are related with, and know how you treat them. Now here it comes. The land, because Satan is a liar, God always exposes the rotten things that happens. The land that David Jr. was bragging of, that, oh, I have bought a land, that land that has got a home, that, oh, what? I want to tell you today, it was just a well-wisher, and we have good well-wishers. And he was like sympathizing with his uncle at the compound. And he saw it is a good thing, at least, not opening the gate for his sister. And his, I can say, brother-in-law. Because they're brother-in-law, the father to David Jr. and the uncle, they are brothers-in-law. And he said, and the well-wisher said, no, David Jr., because you are the one living at home, at least I want you to do something nice at once. I'm going to support you so that you can look for land, buy a land, build for your uncle, because it is not good. And initially, you know, the uncle works as a carpenter. He works as a carpenter, because the truth we must say, he works as a carpenter, and during his work, you know, he just sleeps in the same house that is doing the carpentry. You know, we are not trying to divide the families, no, but we are here for the justice. Justice must prevail, whether it has already happened, but we have to stand for justice. We are not afraid of anything. We are not afraid of, you know, because me, I usually say, the day that I was born, God pronounced my death. So me, I cannot fear any human being, and that human being is not even doing justice to people. I only fear God. I only worship God. And I respect my people, my audience, my family, my organic family so much for being supportive. At least so that we can expose the rotten characters in our village. Now, the well-wisher, let's continue. The well-wisher told David Jr., go look for land, buy the land, you know, build for this uncle, at least him to have a home. David Jr. just made a shortcut. He just went, looked for a land, a small land with a house, you know. You watch that house that he was taking Congrats' mom to go and see. Instead of him coming out and saying, you know, that is why I do say, if something has been sent to you so that it can at least benefit someone, be realistic. Say the truth. No one is beating you. No one, you know, no cans behind. Ashame the devil. Ashame the devil. Now this young man just went, looked for land that has got a house. He bought that land, and he was like, you know, we are going to relocate in this place anytime, and I was like, is this young man going to leave the house that was built by his brother, where he doesn't even want people to go, to come to this to come to this, you know, bush area? That thing never triggered in my head very well, but I knew there was something cooking. Now the uncle comes out and speaks the truth. David Jr. told the uncle that the subscriber have watched you in my channel, and one of the wishers has said is going to support me to buy you land. I mean, because you know the uncle does not speak English, does not have a good phone. At least he can zoom. At least he can make the video and tell the world. Now he thinks the way they are using people in this village, like dunderheads, those people who does not even, you know, he thinks even the uncle is going to keep quiet. Now after buying the land and that house, because the well-wisher, I don't know the well-wisher if he has died, and that is why this guy is trying to do such stupid things. You know, sometimes, you know, you never know. If that well-wisher had a problem, maybe they collided, they don't speak right now. Because, you know, let me tell you, it is good sometimes to be good. Maybe that well-wisher never saw it very well, because the instruction he gave it to this young man, he never implemented very well. Maybe they collided, maybe they parted ways, and now he want to take advantage. David Jr. went, took the uncle to the place. The uncle had been staying there for 1 month. For 1 month. I don't know what has happened in between here for these some 3 days here. Before the party, you saw that party that they were doing, welcoming Dimwango. They were welcoming Dimwango. You remember when Marwa went to the house for the party? Did you see the father to David Jr.? Did you see David Jr. there? Did you see them? They were not there. Where were they? They had gone to chase away the uncle with his belongings from that house. And it is good, the well-wishers. I usually tell you, take time. See the right person you can at least use to drive, you know, to use him as a channel to deliver something that is supposed to belong to someone without any cornering. Now you see, when Marwa went to visit Congrats Mom, only Congrats Mom was there to offer the soup and everything to Marwa, Dimwango, Sharon Arwa, you know. I saw Mayugono was making a lot of noise there. Because usually make noise nowadays, only noise. You can imagine the dad, because these are not my words, these are the words from the uncle. He quoted them himself. He said, David Jr. told me that there is a well-wisher who has told him to buy me land and build. But David Jr. told me, since uncle have gotten a land with a house, there's no need of me buying land for you and building for you. You can come and stay to your land. So the uncle is very happy, actually. The uncle is very happy taking care of the homestead. Now, what annoyed David Jr. is because the uncle was now trying to plant his own things in the compound, trying to fence it, trying to make, you know, the compound look nice. And because, you know, they want everything for themselves, because they want people to worship them, because they want to turn people to be rebels, because they want to turn people to be brainwashed and to call them, oh, they are the kings, oh, they are the princess, oh, they are what, they are the... But God never sleeps. The uncle has come out and speaks the truth. He has said that the father to David Jr., himself and David Jr., went 3 days ago took his luggages out. They, they closed the house and told him, never ever, you know, never ever to be seen at that compound. Imagine. Imagine. Is that how things goes? And David Jr., you are forgetting that this is a brother to your mom. That is too bad. That is too bad. Even me, I cannot do such a thing to someone whom I respect. Eh? Instead of you even adding something on top of what the well-wisher did, at least so that your uncle can at least feel nice, feel part of the person, because you already have enough, you know. You already have enough. You have good life. You don't complain of being hungry. You take the food that you want. You drive a car, you know. There's no bad like that. There's no any, you know. Let other people have, you know. Don't see other people passing through a lot of difficulties you're enjoying. The only thing you want is them to worship you, to bow down on their knees, even the people who are supposed to be respected. Now the uncle comes out and says, these people came out, dragged me out, you know, took my clothes out. At that day, I had no place to go. I stayed out there, rained on. I was rained on, you know, but I have to return to my work, you know, as a carpenter, where I used to work. Because I'm seeing people are inhuman. People, they don't treat other people nicely. And, you know, I realized that this young man took advantage of his uncle to use him as a mirror, you know. And immediately a well-wisher spotted it. And, you know, you might do a video. People might watch. They might watch. But 2 or 3 people might be touched and say, no, this is a touching story. How can we help this young old man? At least even to have a land. At least even to have a home. So that is what happened. The well-wisher came out in a good way to help the uncle. But what happened? What has happened? The young man just goes around again, grabs what the well-wisher said very clearly, that this one belongs to this man. Now me, I want to ask my good people, is that how things are being done? And when you come out, people do attack us saying that, oh, Max One, you are envy. Oh, Max One, you are jealousy. Oh, Max One, you don't want other people to progress. Oh, Max One, we are tarnishing the village name. I will never keep quiet when these stupid things are happening. I will never keep quiet. Because other dudes come and say, oh, Max One, your channel is not growing because this reaction content. And why don't you join them? Why don't you join them so that he can give you shout-outs? Shout-out for what? I don't get shout-outs from people who don't understand themselves. I don't get shout-outs from people who does not respect even the elders. I don't respect people who are very selfish. I can't take something from someone whose heart feels like everything he needs for himself. I better grow my channel slowly by slowly, but in a clear way, in a good way, and even God will say, for sure, Max One, you are a good young man. Your day have reached, so you can get what had installed for you. And already, I can't complain because I have good family that supports me. I'm doing my own things. I'm building just the way they are building. They were laughing at me when I started building. That, they even sent people to come in my channel and they were saying, can you tell us the exact person who is building that home? That home is not yours. They think we cannot make it. There's no any other person who can make it. Or they think that the only people, money, is supposed to go to them. Actually, my good people, I'm not a happy person. Yes, I've just come from my education. But I want to tell you that this thing has disturbed me so much. It has disturbed me so much. And if this is the kind of people whom you do think you always defend, these are the type of people whom you think they are good people in this village, you think everything that is supposed to come to this village must pass through them, then you are wrong. I want to tell the world that you are wrong. I have nothing. I usually say, and I usually say it very clearly. Me, I have no time to tarnish someone's name, so long as he or she does a good thing. I'll always praise that person. I'll always say positive about that person. But if that person is a person who does not respect the elders, that person is the person who takes what belongs to the elders, that person is the one who thinks he might be worshipped at this earlier age, there's nothing like that. I respect the young and the old. But in this, David Jr., you've done a wrong thing. You need to go and apologize to your uncle and return what is rightful for him. Even if you parted the ways with this well-wisher that gave this gift to these uncle viewers, because such things happens. Someone sends you something, you don't do it very nicely, you end up parting ways. Eh? End up even saying, okay, you can do whatever you're gonna wish to do. Because you've not followed what I said. Someone sacrifices, a well-wisher sacrifices the small thing from his heart and says, no, instead of me maybe buying this car, let me at least support this poor family from Africa here, village of Nyabohanse here in Kenya. He uses a dump-headed person, a selfish, egocentric person, without knowing, being blinded with the voice that this person speaks. Me, we are here and we're gonna want to change our village narrative. They think that our village is not a good village, but we are good people. Those people who just come here to tarnish our name, saying that we are bad people, that we what has not eaten this and this. People do believe. People are being blinded with the voice, not knowing that people are hiding in a sheep's skin. So my good people, comment down there and tell me if this is how things should be. Actually, I said, even if I'm not feeling well, I have to share this with you. It is a very bad thing. As you can see, it is even coming. It is now getting dark. It is now getting dark. You can see the horizon. You can see that horizon, the sun. The sun now is in his horizon. You see? It is now even getting dark. But I said I have to share this with you. Open your eyes, my good people. And the people who support people from this village. Choose the right people, at least, so that people can get what is rightful for them. People think that they're so smart than others. People think that the money was made for them only. Everyone has a life to live. Everyone has a life to live. Everyone has a right to enjoy their life. Life is too short. If someone has blessed someone so that he can get that thing for his children and him, let that thing remain to that family. Dave Jr., may God see you through. Because what you are trying to do is not a good thing. And go back, seek forgiveness from your uncle. Don't think that you are smart because you have got small money here. For us, you don't see. For Max 1, I'm not even trembled with what you have, my brother. Let me tell you today. Because the day you insulted me, you thought you were insulting a small just boy from this village. But you never knew. But I want to tell you that the thing that you have, the small money that you have, does not tremble me. I'm being trembled with people who have got wisdom. I'm being trembled with people who can reason very well from their hearts, and they can speak using the wisdom from their head. And do the action. And do the action. Good action to the people, to the community, fearing God. So my good people, this video is not going to be long. Watch the video to the end. Don't skip the ads. And share this video so that at least people can see what is happening. It is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. Thank you, and thank you so much. So that is it, my good people. So comment, share, and don't forget I love you so much. You're the best of the best. The best of the best. May God bless you and bless you so much.